I couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, te frequently. Matando esto con sabor y efficiency. No gasto tiempo, waste no time, not my money. Boss baby, CEO del LLC. Lo tengo en un pánico. Dale rápido, quiero crecer y dar más fruto, algo botánico. Lo hice bien orgánico. Tomé el maquinón. Voy subiendo como espuma y tú bajando bien titánico. Out my way, I ain't built this in a day. But you know I'm here now to stay. I'm hungry, boy, I'm not here to play.
Thinking that it happened overnight. In it for the long haul flight. Committed, wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Slot man moves right. Now they fake the jet sweep there and a run instead with Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Throwing is Wilson. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
Down the right sideline, and running with power here. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 60 yards. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Motion man is Crowder. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. And
from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Daniels. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
19
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Here we go, here we go.
Crowder in motion here right. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To the air goes Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 71 yards. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now Wilson. Open man, there is Darnell Washington. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a first down carry for Harris. Down to about the 45.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Warren. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Flush to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Michael Walker there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 10.
14, run it. Check.
Now it's Wilson. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
19.
Here's Wilson. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They work now on 2nd and 9. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
That is caught. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball is going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
Open man is Noah Brown. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Now Daniels out to his left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Breaks through the contact, and he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
In a tie game that's going back and forth, oftentimes teams get really conservative because they don't want to make a mistake. But after that return, I think the offense coordinator just took a deep sigh of relief and said, okay, I can open up my playbook now. Let's see if he attacks.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Commander's Field. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. He's to the 15. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 34 yards. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now, the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Smith in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
To throw is Daniels.
This one caught by Crowder. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game.
Under pressure, they got him again. Milton Williams providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets...
Tripping off grades, I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my day, I pick it up to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say it.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
In motion right is Aguilar. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Throwing is Jackson.
That's complete left side to Bateman.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
In motion left goes a tight end. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Henry. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. This time, Jackson will throw it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Milton Williams.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now it's Jackson.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter with no score.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
He'll find Bateman once more.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Now Lamar changing the look. Henry again.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Eagles nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 22. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
This 2nd and 4.
No touch that.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
No touch.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He'll buy some time right.
Looking for Dotson. He's got him.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Hurts.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Great, set. Hey, 73. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
Back to throw again. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To Barkley on the check down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's 3rd and 9.
Great. Set.
He'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry.
Brought down that time by Nolan Smith. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Barkley inside handoff. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Great, set.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll roll him out right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And a good job of just fighting through 1 tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now Jackson. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll try and run the option. And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing now is Jackson.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here's Jackson.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half, that has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time poring over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close. Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while as they try and diagnose this loss.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll motion Smith left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he drives it up past the 45. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's tipped away and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
We'll have them gain up about a handful there. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 41. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Inside.
From the gun, it's Hall. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be third down. From the shotgun, Rodgers escapes the pocket. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. All right, still scoreless through. So the Jets are going to try a field goal on fourth down. Greg Zuerlein headed out. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To this day, I could still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They'll motion Smith left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Cuts it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu. And look at this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now here's Rodgers. That is caught along the the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. He's on the move. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
That's incomplete left side. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He's got the hook up to Adams. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. They'll throw again, Rodgers. He's got it to his running back. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Again, Rodgers has a man. It's Tyler Conklin. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 14-yard line.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Wangu now to return. Return's looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers to throw. Hall there to haul it in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He'll get this one to Adams. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Back north.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers will look to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are tackled on the return right along their own 40-yard line. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's Smith on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, Hurts able to get it to Barkley. Running down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he's looking to throw. That one is incomplete, couldn't hang on through the contact. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over with a long field ahead. They're at the 12-yard line. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to. You have to finish with points. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Rodgers. Wilson's got it. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. To throw is Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. He's got to gain a 6 there. Cooper to Gene. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing once again, Rodgers. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Eagles get the football back with great field position there at the 36. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Barkley's got it. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going to run with Barkley. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Working quickly here. They'll try again with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles.
GM, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay. Cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break a feed.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go at the link. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
They'll motion Smith left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Phil King. Miami.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's into the hands of Barkley. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
No touch.
They'll motion Smith left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Hey, Silver. Crowd that Yeti. No touch.
2nd and 13. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Running it with David Montgomery. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Milton Williams making the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
They go play action with Goff. Getting out to his left. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun, Goff. Chased out to his right. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4th down, Goff throwing. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First down, a run with Barkley. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They motion the slot man right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast.
63, back.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This throw is caught. Fights up for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Point after added on by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Off play action, Goff. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Lions facing a 3rd and 9. Throwing is gone. This is complete to Gibbs. Continuing to move past the 45. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. First down throw from Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Goff now on third down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And 4th and 4 coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Now go for it, Goff. He connects downfield on 4. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. Finds Laporta. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 2nd and 3 now. From the 17. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Goff. He brings it in. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Forced out to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut it to just a point before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into the locker rooms now, all tied up. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Khalif Raymond to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
They put a receiver in motion here left. On first down, it's Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Patrick going to motion over left. From the 33 on second down. Escapes the pocket. Launching deep down the right sideline. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's on the move. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Goff to the air now. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brown with a return here. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Motion man right is Smith. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do...
Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Brown with a return here. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Second and 6 coming up here.
Great, set. Yanni.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He puts some power on a deep one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Amik Robertson takes it away. And the Lions get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. New set of downs for him from the 46. It's Montgomery on the counter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. They go play action with Goff. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. From the gun, Goff. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, Goff throwing. Throw caught by his running back. And they get this down to the 28. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Offense in the hurry-up here. Here's 2nd and 7. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. First down from the red zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles losing by 14. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Barkley's got it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. They've got first down from the 31. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you...
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Goff now, 3rd and long. St. Brown there to bring it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. 4th and 3, drive on the line.
17.
They'll go for it, Goff. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
All right, one more snap to play here.
No touch it. No touch it.
One final shot here. That's Smith on the slant. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.